Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. As promised, we're bringing you an episode on building some cabinets for the back of the Troopy. So first things first, we had to put the floor in, and we've gone for an 18mm marine ply. We managed to source a single board so that it will be a one-piece floor. We've made a template out of some plastic and obviously draw out the shape around the template, ready to cut. We have also sealed the board with PVA just to make sure it's fully waterproof, as this will be bolted down into the floor of the Troopy as the main base. And that's the completed cutout. And the moment of truth to see if it fits. And just marking out where the cabinets are going to go, just so we can get a visual of the space. And then the long process of planning and measuring and thinking and doing and sawing and building the cabinets. We've used poplar plywood. Is a lot lighter than beech plywood or any other plywood, and we've literally gone for that to reduce weight. We found that the track saw was an absolutely crucial piece of equipment to have when building cabinets, to give you the easy straight lines. Just measuring out the wheel arches now to adjust the cabinet that's been made. And then cutting out that section so that it fits snugly over the wheel arch. So as well as building the actual external cabinets, there's a lot to think about, what equipment is going where, the spaces, the sizes, where things are going to be wired in and plumbed in. So there's a lot of design aspects that go into it too. As you can see, we've got a travel buddy type oven which we've installed into that space.
And that little clip will go in there.
And the next stage begins in the cabinetry making. The preparation of the woodwork, the sanding down in readiness for the coating, whichever you choose to put on them. We are going to use clear satin lacquer, which will seal all the plywood and make it waterproof and wipeable. So just preparing the lacquer now. It's a two-part one, so had to mix the hardener in its relevant quantities. This one was 1 part hardener to 9 parts lacquer, so mixing up the required amount for each cabinet. It's actually very easy to use, very forgiving stuff. It goes on very easily with a paintbrush. You can spray it on if you've got the equipment, but I found brushing it on was just simple enough. So it's also very quick drying, so you can do several coats in a few hours, which is really handy. You need to sand down lightly in between each coat because the first coat will raise the grain and make it feel rough again. So you sand off that lightly and then you go for your second coat. And you can sand again lightly after the second coat, ready for the third coat, and then that should be adequate and it will be sealed and waterproof now. I'm just trying out one of the cabinets there in its space to see how it fits. And we've had these in and out of the back of the Troopy several times, just checking all the alignments, seeing if there are any trimmings that need doing. Finding out all the little areas that protrude and then stop the doors opening, so something we can deal with, but yeah, lots of sorting out and planning. And Scott trying it for size for the daybed. There's also areas on some of the cabinets where we need access, so we've had to cut out some access points. We decided to buy a router so that we could do some round edges, which actually turned out really well, even though it's quite tricky to use a router. We managed in the end. Making the templates is quite a long job. Once they're done, the actual routing around them is quite easy. I hope you're enjoying so far. Please do remember to like and subscribe and hit the bell button for more notifications. We'd appreciate any comments as well if you have any. Yeah. Some more modifications to one of the cabinets, obviously a flip down drawer at the bottom, and we've made a little pull out table for laptop or just something to rest on while we're in the cabin, and a little drawer there. And we thought we'd try a slightly different design on the big drawer by using a storage container with a face on it. So we'll see how that goes, but it's nice and lightweight and it's a big space to store chunky things. And as you can see, the oven there fits nice and snug into the cabinet. And we've also made a couple of drop down tables for the back barn doors, just to give us some working space, coffee station, that sort of thing. And this one with the obviously the pop-out sink that you can take in and out if you wish. Just somewhere to put that. Still lots of finishing touches to do on the cabinets, and then think about wiring and plumbing, water system, etc. But that is all to come. Well done. So join us next time and you'll see us installing the ARB raised air intake. Thanks again for watching and see you next time.